guys, so today is my first official video on YouTube. I do have a trailer, like a channel trailer up on my page, so if you want to go ahead and take a look at that to find out what all my videos are going to be about. But today's video is about my laundry routine. It's a little bit different because I don't have an at-home washer and dryer. I have to go to the laundromat, and when I was surfing YouTube to see how other people did these kinds of videos, I came across that there are really not any for how to do, that I found anyways, on how to do the laundry at the laundromat. So I figured I would give my tips and tricks on how I personally do it at the laundromat, and if you get anything out of that, then you can use some things, everything, nothing, really whatever you want to use out of this. But I just thought I would show you what I do and maybe help you guys out a little bit. But I just want to throw a little disclaimer out there that I don't always go to the laundromat. My uncle does let me use his washer and dryer whenever I want, but sometimes it's a lot easier and quicker because you can use multiple washing machines and he only has one to go to the laundromat. So most of the time I end up just heading to the laundromat. But I have a new system that I just started going to the laundromat, so I'm going to show you that system, and then I'm going to show you what I used to do, because either one works great. It's just I wanted to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to show you the products I use, how I transport it, some tips and tricks that I do at the laundromat, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is my new system, and I'm going to be moving around a lot because I'm going to be reaching down for the products, but the new system the first thing I'm going to show you is the new system that I'm using. I got these new things. I ordered them online. There are these bags. This is full because I'm actually going to get ready to go to the laundromat after I record this. But this is full of dirty clothes, and it has these nice convenient handles. And they're just laundry bags. They're not huge at all. I don't know if you can really get the gist of how big they are, but I have two of these. This one is empty, but I do have laundry to fill that with. And I got these each for $10 online. I'll put the link below because I can't remember where I got it off the top of my head, but I just recently got these, and I got them for, both of them, I got them for $20. And basically what my new system is when these bags, like both bags, get full, I will take them to the laundromat with all of my products and everything, and that's when I will go to the laundry. I do my laundry. I don't really have a, like, I do it every 3 days, I do it every week. I just do it when these two bags get full, and generally that's around every 2 to 3 days. So, it's just me and my husband, but he does wear a lot of layers because he works outside, and, he is a surveyor, so he gets kind of dirty because he has to do the manholes and everything, so we do have to do a lot of laundry, but that is okay. But yeah, so that's my system. I take those two, and what I do is I go to the laundromat, and I don't really have I don't separate them unless it's like towels and like whites. Like I'll separate my white towels and I'll bleach them, and I separate my black towels and I'll put my jean jackets in with my black towels because I don't really have much whites and blacks, but then everything else just kind of goes together. I mean, I do separate a few things, but it kind of just depends on if it's new, if it's not new. It really, I know that's kind of bad, but I do have to pay $2 to $2.25 a load at the laundromat, so it is kind of a pain in the butt to separate it into like 10 different things. But the detergent that I use is, I used to use liquid detergent, but at the laundromat I find that I'm kind of rushing just to like get all my stuff in the washing machine so that I can get done as fast as possible. And sometimes it would just make a lot of a big mess to have the liquid stuff. So I've been using the laundry packs that you can get pretty much anywhere. I was using the all free and clear packs, and I ran out, and they had some laundry that I had to do, so I picked up these ones. Are from the Dollar General, and they're just single dose laundry packs, but for a large load you have to use 2. So when it says that there's 14, it does 14 loads, it really only does 7. But this is what the bag looks like. It's just an off-brand. I'm actually going to pick up, it's on my list when I have to go to the store, Gain Flings. I want to try those. But these say that you can compare them to Tide Pods, but I don't generally like using the dollar store brand because I know that sometimes it can be watered down or it just doesn't clean as good, but this is just like a temporary thing. So I put 2 of those in because I always do large loads at the laundromat because I don't want to waste the money just to do a small load. And then for my fabric softener, I use Snuggle. And it just smells, oh my gosh, it just smells so good. I don't know why. Oh, and it's like not a bad price, but it definitely does the job. It makes your clothes smell amazing, and it keeps them nice and soft. And I just really love this fabric softener. So I always buy the biggest version of everything because, like, the reason that I bought this so small is because I don't want to waste the money on getting, and I could have bought, when I went to pick up, here, let me explain this. So I could have picked up the big bag of this or the small bag of the Gain Flings, but if I bought the small bag of the Gain Flings, then it just isn't worth it. Like, when you buy it in bulk, it's always cheaper that way, so I hate wasting the money doing it that way. So I just bought the cheapest one I found until my husband's paycheck came in. And then I'm going to buy, like, the big thing of the Gain Flings. But that's why I always buy things, like, in the larger size because it ends up being cheaper in the long run. But, yeah. Like I said, I don't really separate my clothes other than, like, whites, like, really blacks, and, like, everything else. But for the whites, I use bleach, obviously. And I just got this at Big Lots. It's Snowy Bleach. I don't really have to use like a brand name for bleach because, I mean, bleach is bleach, but this is almost empty. I have to pick up a new one, but I basically just use any kind of bleach I can get my hands on, and like I said, I always buy the big jug because it saves you money in the long run. I think this actually was only like $2 though, so it was no big deal. And then once everything is washed and like set to go into the dryer, at the laundromat, they have like these big carts, and I put all of my laundry in the cart, and then I wheel it over to the dryers, and every piece of clothing, like the smallest t-shirt, I take and I give it one big like whack, and so it like really separates so it's not like wadded up from the washing machine, and then I put it in, and I found out that dries so much faster that way. Like, I was just putting it in like it was coming out of the washing machine, and it would take me so long to dry all my clothes, and it's 25 cents for 5 minutes at my laundromat. So I went from like spending $2 on laundry to $1. It literally cut my, my drying bill in half. It was like ridiculous, but like with the washing machine, there's really no trick you can do with that because no matter what, it's $2 a load. So, which isn't a bad price, so I'm not complaining or anything. It's just that there's nothing we can do to get around that. But the, once I fling them all out, I use 7th generation, natural softener sheets, and it's the eucalyptus and lavender scent. And they look like this. They don't look like the average dryer sheet. They're hard to disconnect. They just look like this, and I put like 3 or 4 in. I know it's a lot, but they are natural, so they don't work as well in my opinion, but I do prefer to use the natural over the like the regular, I guess what anybody else would use, because I just feel like they have like these things that stick up, and that works a lot better. It works a lot better static wise, but the smell isn't as good, and I really like the smell, so I use 4 for the smell. And then I let it dry, and it normally takes about 20 minutes. I have to put 4 quarters in each machine, and 1 quarter's 5 minutes. And every washer that I use, it gets its own dryer. I don't like combine it. The dryers are bigger, but I feel like it would end up costing me more if I just combined it together, so I don't do that. And then once all of my dryer stuff is done, sometimes I'll have to put another quarter in if I have like sweatshirts or towels or something, just to make sure that they don't get a sour smell when I bring them home. And then I take them and I put it back in that same cart that I took it from the washing machine, and I reel it over to my folding station that they have at the laundromat. And I still have these bags, and the ones that I used to use were washable. These ones are not, so when I fold all of my clothes, sorry about that guys, my camera died, but while my camera was charging, I made myself a sandwich, cleaned up the house a little bit. If you notice, I have some blankets behind me now because I just took them off of the chairs that we have by the window and put them back where they belong. But anyways, as I was saying before my camera died, is the old system that I used had a washable bag as part of the system, so I was able to put the clean clothes back in what I brought to the laundromat, like, and then I would just throw the bag in with the clothes so it was clean and it wasn't touching anything dirty. But with these new bags, they're not they're not washable. They aren't the right material, and they have these metal handles, and it would not be good to wash them. So what I plan on doing this time around, because this is actually my first trip to the laundromat with these bags, is I plan on wiping the inside, because you can just wipe it out and then spraying it with Febreze to freshen it. And I don't want you to think it's like gross. It's a wipeable inside. Nothing is gonna contaminate the clean clothes. And then I'll just fold the same clothes that I brought, put them in the same bags that I brought when they were dirty. But not everybody wants to purchase these bags because they were $10 a piece and they are not huge. You hear my chihuahua barking. Yeah, these bags are not very big, and they are $10, so some people might think that's kind of expensive for the size they are. And when I received them in the mail, I actually was thinking to myself, well, these are actually kind of smaller than they appeared to be when I bought them online. But it actually really doesn't bother me. It ends up actually being better, because then I'm not doing as much, I'm not waiting as long in between washes. And my husband only has a couple pairs of pants that he rotates through for work, so it's good to get those for him, so he only has to wear them like a day or two, because he's always complaining that he has to wear his pants like more than 2 days. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you what you can do as an alternative if you don't want to purchase these bags, because like I said, they are kind of pricey for their size. So this is what I used to use, and it's just the liner of my hamper. But if you just use a laundry basket, it's the same idea. So I would bring this, and then I'd bring another separate basket like this one, and I'd have dirty clothes in both, because I often overflowed my hamper into this basket anyways. And so when I went to what I used to do is I would go to the laundromat, do all the same things, but when it was time to fold, I would wash this bag with it, so that I was able to wash this. This is the difference between the new bags and the old ones. And I didn't have to wipe it and spray it with Febreze. I would just wash it with the clothes, and then I would put the things that needed to be hung just in this bag. I'd throw it right in and come right home and hang it so it didn't get wrinkled. And then I would fold everything else and put it in the basket that I brought along with everything. So, excuse me. So yeah, so that's how I do my laundry, and I'm actually headed to the laundromat right now, and I'm gonna bring my camera with me, and if it's not too busy, I'm gonna try to get like a flow of how I do my laundry, and just put it in a really quick sped up video if none of this made sense verbally, so you can get a picture of how I do it, and if you think it'll work good for you or not. So the only thing that I may not be able to catch on film is the whipping of the clothes, but basically, let me see if I can find a piece of clothing to show you as an example. So say that this just came out of the washing machine. You don't want it to be balled up like it is when it first comes out, so you take it by like the collar and you just like that. Since I don't think I'll be able to get that on camera, I just wanted to show you ahead of time. And yeah, that's about it.
Do you hear me? I'm talking to you across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
I just got home from the laundromat. It got kind of busy while I was there, so I didn't really get a chance to record the drying part, but you get the gist. Shake it out, throw it in, put some dryer sheets in it, put it in for 20 minutes at the one that I go to, and we're good to go. Now I'm about to make dinner and hang up the pants, the jeans that didn't dry quite enough, and then put away the laundry and enjoy my weekend. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and look forward to having more videos like this. Thanks, guys.